Does he say that every time or just when I read it?
Our life is now on YouTube. Hey Yuns, it's Gabe from Lung Farms. We want to welcome you back to the channel. In this week's video, we're going to be loading up the hogs to take them to the processor. So we've had them since about March, towards the end of March, and we keep them till September, and that's about the time frame we have them each year. And that gives us time to get them fattened out. We get them as feeder pigs. They're usually around, I don't know, 30 pounds, maybe 40 pounds when we get them. And we feed them out. And when we take them to the processor, we've usually got them close to about 200 pounds or a little over when we take them to the processor. So we're going to be going and doing that. We've got some video of picking up our hog, the one that we get butchered for at the farm. And I will show you what's in the boxes when you go and have a hog, when you buy a hog, a whole one, and have it butchered. I'll show you what's in the boxes. You can probably hear my beagles in the background. Are you done? Are you done, Ruger? Anyways, they're ready to be fed. So we'll show you what's in the box. So if you go and buy a whole hog, whether it's from us or another processor, we'll show you from the processor that we use, Circle M Farms, Circle M Meats, we'll show you what's in the box, what you can expect, and how much you can expect as far as the meat goes. So we've got that in the video. I also mentioned in the video some very exciting news. Our granddaughter Laynie has made her entrance into the world, and we are thrilled about that. So that's what's happened here in the last few weeks, and we're gonna pack all that into this video. And I hope you enjoy it. And again, we appreciate each and every person that takes time out of their day to watch one of our videos. We would encourage you to like, comment, subscribe, tell others about our videos. And that would just give us some feedback to let us know that there are people that enjoy what we're putting out there. So come along with us. We do appreciate you taking time out of your day to join us.
We taking them to the piggies to the market.
So here we are on the truck ride over with the pigs. I'm in the back seat with Brantley. He's got his tractor.
Is it cold again?
This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home. Yeah. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy, what did he do? He went wee 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 all the way home.
Well, just picked up our pig that we had dropped off to Circle M for, this is the one for us. This is the one that we keep between Stephanie and I and Josh and Kenna. We split it, and I just wanted to give them a little plug. This is where we buy all of our feed, and this is also where we take all of our animals from the farm. So the great people, the Mercer family, and take this back home, get it put in the freezer, and we're gonna head out to the farm, and I think we're gonna move the chickens into the livestock trailer that we've kind of made into a mobile chicken coop. I mentioned it, well, I don't know if I mentioned it or not before, but right now you've probably seen some of the shorts that I've posted, and even maybe it might have been on some of the videos. We've got them in a broiler box, which they're not broilers, they're laying hens, and it's just what we had on hand, and we've had them in there, which is not ideal. One, they don't have a roost in there. Two, when they just started laying eggs about a month ago, and those eggs, they are hard to gather out of a broiler box. So temporarily, what our plan is we're going to use the old livestock trailer, and we've put some chicken wire over some of the openings. Last night we made a roost to put in it. We got the waterer all set up, and we just ran out of daylight. And we're going to keep them in there for about 24 hours so that they kind of learn that that is home. So that means we do that. This time tomorrow, we're going to let them out, and we've got our electronet to set up. When I take the hog, put it in the freezer, I'm going to grab the electronet that we have from Premier One. We're going to set it up and put them out on pasture. They're on pasture now, but in the broiler box. They will enjoy life so much better this way. They'll have a roost where they can roost at night. The only thing that I haven't got to that will be next, and I'll probably start on those tomorrow night, is I got to throw together some chicken boxes, some nesting boxes for them to lay in. Right now, we're just going to put a thin layer of hay down at the bottom of the trailer, and we'll just have to go in and carefully gather eggs, but that will be much easier than trying to get them out of that broiler box. So that's what we got going on today. Again, I just got off work a while ago and ran over here to get this. I actually forgot about it. They called text Thursday or Friday last week, but we were at the hospital because we were welcoming into the world and into the family my granddaughter Laynie. So little Laynie was born last week, and we're thrilled about that. She's a good little farm girl already. She allowed her daddy and I to get everything caught up that we needed to get caught up in time for her to be born. We got all the hay done. We got all of our hay stacked. We got it all tarped. Everything's buttoned up with that. And she could have come at any time, but I teased and said she's a good little farm girl. she knew that we had chores we had to still get done. So anyways, long story short, we were a little bit too preoccupied to be able to come and pick the hog up, which they understand completely at Circle M. They knew we were at the hospital, and they knew why we were there. So I thought I would do a quick video while I'm here back at the garage to show you what do you get when you have a whole hog butchered. So I wanted to show you that. So they've got everything packaged nicely. It's 4 boxes. You can see all 4 boxes there. And this is what you get when you get a whole hog butchered. So here you've got pork. These are the hocks that are there. You get the hocks, of course. Then you got bacon. This is jowl bacon. Then there's also just your regular smoked bacon. So that's what's the majority of what's in this box. So this is mainly all of your smoked items. So the jowl bacon smoked, the hocks are smoked, a good bit of bacon. This whole bottom layer here is all bacon. Then in this box, we got in here, this should have in here this is a shoulder roast. You can see, shoulder roast. And then these should be the boneless pork chops. We get boneless pork chops, 1/2 inch thick. We get them 6 to a pack is how we get them. You can get them, I think 4 to a pack, 2 to a pack, whatever, however you want to do that. There's another shoulder roast. You can see nice thick shoulder roast. What we got here? More pork chops, boneless pork chops. There's several packs of the boneless pork chops. Here is the baby back ribs, like that. So there's the rest of them down in there. There's your spare ribs. So that's what's all in that box. Then you get to this box, some of my favorite, and it's the sausage, pork sausage. We get them in 1 pound packages. And you can see this whole box is loaded with them. And then the rest of them's in this final box. And this is just a flat package of pork sausage. So this is what you get in a whole hog. The hanging weight you'll see right there was 165 pounds. So out of the hogs that we did, we normally keep the smallest hog for us. We normally keep the smallest one for us, and just because Josh and Kenna, the kids, are still little, so they're obviously, I mean, Laynie's brand new newborn. Brantley, he's old enough now, almost 1.5 years old, and eat more. So as the kids get bigger, we'll probably go with a bigger hog, but we always, whatever the smallest out of the hogs we raise is usually the one that we keep for us. Some of the weights that we had, so the hog that we did for the church, that hog was 185 or 187 pounds hanging weight. And the rest of them were roughly around that area. So when we raise a hog, you're going to get a good hanging weight. And this is what you get. So if the hog naturally was a little bit bigger, you'd have a little bit more of all of this. But for 165 pound, and again, I say hanging weight on the hoof, that hog was probably, I'm going to guess, 200 pounds on the hoof. Maybe 190 on the hoof, somewhere in there. So when I say that, just keep that in mind. It's hanging weight. So that is, again, after it's been gutted and all of that. So that's the amount of meat. So this would be 165 pounds of pork that you're going to get. So, and again, Circle M does a great job on all their packaging. Everything is vacuum sealed, and we just love it. And the sausage we get the mild. They've got hot, mild, and then I guess just regular. thanks for spending a little bit of time with us to watch our quick little video on this, and we'll look for you on the next video. We really do appreciate everyone that takes the time to like and subscribe or even comment. We welcome the comments to see what people think of the videos we're putting out there. We're still learning as we go. It's a learning process, but we've really enjoyed it, and I like the fact that it's documenting what's going on the farm. And I mentioned that in the earlier videos, that hopefully someday Brantley, my grandkids, Laynie, future grandkids, they can look back on this and they can see how we lived our day-to-day lives, working a farm and working full-time jobs. And I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying making these videos, and I appreciate everyone that takes the time out of their day to watch these videos. And we'll talk to you the next time.